Hello, air signs. I'm Trace. You're watching Earth Star, and I'm bringing you some messages for your weekend. So let's start with Gemini. Air signs. Intellectual, social, communicative people. And you know, Gemini, you're so nice and curious, you're expressive, excellent communicator, and you are adaptable. You like to know that you are capable of doing so much, Gemini. Versatile. I love that. So let's look beyond the surface, it says here. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on underlying motivated cause and beauty in the situation. Seek ways to bring depth into the world. Now, this is not easy for you, Gemini, because you're a thinker. You're ruled by Mercury, which is all about the communication. It's all about your mind. It's all about your thoughts. It's about exchanging ideas. So for you to get emotionally deeper, it becomes a bit overwhelming because your head is ruling you, not your heart. So let's look and see what comes up with your tarot, because it's saying here, look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. So whatever is distracting you around you, perhaps you're feeling a little bit bogged down. Perhaps you're feeling like mentally you're a bit exhausted with the world right now. Perhaps you're feeling like the weight of the world is quite heavy on you. Let's see what's coming through with your tarot for your weekend, because how can you get through this? How can Gemini get through this for the weekend? What is your advice for Gemini for the weekend, please, Spirit? And let's take this one. You've got 6 of Cups. And your bottom of the deck, you've got 5 of Swords. Now, this is interesting, Gemini, because this is telling me that perhaps somebody from your past has come up to calibrate your path a bit, to maybe throw you off guard a bit. It could also be something, this, as I said, it could be a person, but this could also be a memory that's come up for you, an emotional memory that's perhaps a trigger for you. And, you know, perhaps in your childhood, something came up for you that you battle about in your present life. But look what it's doing for you. It's just keeping you in a space of barrenness. The 5 of Swords is the card to say that you are stuck. You are, you don't know how to get through it emotionally, because you are absolutely thinking about that the whole time and wanting to show that person what they've done, and perhaps even give them a little bit of a punishment, if that makes sense, because the 5 of Swords is winning at all costs. And the 5 of Swords is not a nice card to have at the bottom of the deck, because it's saying that it's conflict in your mind. It's this conflict in your mind, but this past memory isn't in your life anymore. And your oracle card is saying, look beyond the surface. So seek ways to bring depth to your world. And what the reality of this is, it's in the past. It's gone. So this card can also say, you know what, congratulations, you won. You knew that you were right and you fought the good fight, but now let it go. It's time for you to lose sight of all of that, what you've been fighting for. It's time to actually look for the prize in your life. Look beyond the surface. Look for something deep in your life that can actually be a little bit more exciting. Because you don't want to live in this world of, I need to get the trophy, I need to get the trophy, but you've got no water, there's nothing nourishing your life here. And the past is doing that for you. I'm actually going to draw another card here. And I want to just ask Spirit, what do they mean by look beyond the surface? I haven't done this for anybody else, but let's have a look, Gemini. Look beyond the surface. What is your advice to Gemini to how to move forward to look beyond the surface? And you've got boundaries. Okay. And you've got strength at the bottom of that. Now, the strength card, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful strength card. Have you ever seen such a beautiful strength card? Have a look at this. So this is the bear from your past. This is the danger that you feel. This is the inner beast that is still keeping you in this space of thinking and worrying and just going over and over. So that's the bottom of the deck. So it's the underlying energy. So look beyond the surface. You can make friends with that. You can make friends with the back. You look at this taming of the beast. There is you. This whole deck is on your perspective of looking down at the card. So Gemini, just to end off your message here, find that boundary. Those sharks are not circling in your life anymore. It's the past. Please let that go. It's as simple as that this weekend. Let that go. Look beyond the surface in your own life and see how beautiful you are and how amazing you are, Gemini. You're a beautiful person and you have excellent, excellent life ahead of you. Take it and run with it. Enjoy your weekend and just get this out of your life. Get it out of your thoughts and out of your emotions. Take care. Libra, let's see what's coming up for you for the weekend. Let's see what messages are coming in for you. Lovely, charming, balanced, seeking, harmony, social connection kind of people. I love your sign. It's such a honest, harmonious, balanced sign. So let's see what we've got for you. Let's see what Spirit has brought for you for the weekend. And you have seeing both sides. Oh, isn't that just so you? You like to see both sides. But now you're saying that you're being asked to take a deep breath, take a step back and try looking at the form. Sorry, I'm not even reading that well. Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective. So this is the Tarot Hanged Man coming in for you. So whatever you're going through right now, you crave harmony. You don't like to have your scales going all over the place. You're ruled by Venus. And Venus is about love. Venus is about beauty and creativity and those beautiful romantic feelings and nice things to be in harmony. So Spirit is saying to you this weekend, look at things from both sides. Everybody else that you meet in your life, everybody that you're living with or you go through life with or you exchange in life, every person out there is also doing their path. They're also on a journey. So have a look at their perspective. They could have influences from their childhood. They could have influences from the day. They could have influences from the past minute on the road, or maybe they were coming to visit you and they completely switched from the phone call that you had in the car. Perhaps you just look at the person and go, but you were so kind to me an hour ago. So any kind of perspective that you are dealing with people this weekend, have a look at that as a different perspective. Oh, you've got two cards jumping over there, and you've got the High Priestess. Okay. Beautiful. And you've got the Seven of Pentacles. And the High Priestess is a card to say to you, you know deep down inside. This is a card to say, just be silent. Just check with yourself, Libra. Just check with yourself what it is that you know is right and wrong in life. And the High Priestess is that all-knowing. She's that goddess in between the two worlds. So you can connect with the other side as well as live here. And you almost have that, and you can't really explain it to somebody. It's just like this knowing inside of you. So what Spirit is saying to you, know, on the both sides, just don't be too stubborn about it. You aren't usually a stubborn sign, Libra, but what this is saying to you, balance that out for yourself this weekend of anything that comes your way. And when you plant those seeds slowly but surely, you can plant better things in your life. And you know, I've also got this little message that came through now that perhaps you've invested in something and you've put your time and energy into a person or a job or some kind of a situation, and they've let you down. So use your gut. Is it time to stop that now and invest in something different, just to plant something new and watch that grow? And here's your decision card at the bottom of the deck saying to you, Two of Swords. Do I take the blue door? Do I take the green door? And the Two of Swords is exactly, this is the mini card of the High Priestess. It's close your eyes, completely close your eyes off and recalibrate your inner senses. Use everything besides your sight, your thoughts. Use your heart chakra, use your feelings. And this is also seeing both sides of the situation. So whatever you're going through now, Libra, this is quite a sort of detailed message. It could be about a job, it could be about a person, a situation, the person you're living with, a relationship. It could be anything. Just sit with yourself this weekend and look at things differently. Perhaps it's time to let that go and to build something different. Okay, Libra, have a good weekend and I'll chat to you soon. Aquarius, let's see what's happening for you. Let's see what's coming through for you for the weekend. Lovely, independent visionaries. Lovely, lovely people, Aquarius. You are the visionary, the revolutioner of the zodiac. So let's see what's coming in for you, Aquarius. What is your message coming in for the weekend? You've got in the light of the moon. Isn't that awesome? Lovely message. A full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. Isn't that awesome? Oh, I've never seen that card before. That's a beautiful message coming through for you. So this weekend, Spirit wants you to go and sit outside, lie on the grass and look up at the moon and the stars. And shine a light on your life, on things that perhaps you didn't know that were actually making you fearful. And the light of the moon and the stars comes through and shows you that you might be resisting something that you didn't realize. And now you just see it much more clearly. So let's see what comes through with your tarot, Aquarius. What is your message for your weekend? What does Spirit want you to connect with this weekend? And we have, the Spirit of Cups. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card. You can't make this stuff up, Aquarius. Now, this is going back to your heart center. The Spirit of Cups is the Queen of Cups. She's going back to her heart center. She's using her beautiful, mothering, nurturing energy to make her emotions work for her again. in the light of the full moon. This is all about you resisting something. Perhaps you are being too much in your head. This is going back to your emotions and thinking, let me enjoy life a little bit more. And the star card usually comes after a difficult time. The star card is a card of healing. The star card is to say to you that there's so much you can be grateful for and perhaps even connected to. So you've been asked to connect to the stars, connect to the moon. So it's about that connection you have to the universe. And I know as an air sign, you definitely are a thinker. You think about that. You know, you've got this visionary mind. So you can understand that Spirit is saying to you, there's more to just the labor of grudges in life. There's more to just your job. There's more to just your relationships. There's more to just being responsible and perhaps being gaslighted by the whole world around you. What Spirit is saying to you here is at the bottom of the deck is that the star card is your healing card. It's a personal journey. So whatever you are going through right now, Aquarius, whatever you are fearing, perhaps you are really, really resisting that you are amazing, that you are independent, that you are visionary. Perhaps you can't see your way out. Perhaps you are so bogged down by work, about the negativity of your deadlines. Perhaps your relationship you've got right now is a little bit turbulent. And as I said, this comes through to say to you, I'm bringing you a gift. Spirit is saying to you, after something has really broken down so badly, I'm bringing you a gift to say you can rebuild differently. You don't have to rebuild from the fear base that you were at. And the Spirit of Cups is saying to you, nurture yourself. Even if you find somebody around you that is nurturing and loving, spend that time this weekend to look at your life differently, from a different perspective, and take that time, that pause, just lie on the grass and have a look at the stars and the moon, because that's where you'll probably find that euphoria inside of you that's not ruled by your head, to always get things right, and to always be the one that is the revolutioner that has to make things right, because you have got that energy that you want to make things right. You know, you probably find most of the politicians are Aquarians because they just want to make things right. And I think you need to make things right with yourself this weekend. Start there, Aquarius, because then you can conquer the world. Take care and have a good weekend.